This just seems a normal, regular street in Stockholm, but I'm wondering what kind of layers are all around here. Let's see.
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? I repeat, will the real Slim Shady please stand up? We're gonna have a problem here.
Yeah, so our mission as a company is basically to give the web eyes to being able to connect the physical space to online information that's already there. So it's being able to give the internet, the web, a very specific location, whether it be tied to some product or a space or images and so on. So it's just giving another dimension to the existing web. That's our mission.
And what will it bring us?
It will bring us being able to access more information about our surroundings. Whether it be looking at newspapers and seeing more information about articles, if it's looking at a building, seeing what's inside it, if it's looking at billboards, being able to interact with those, and also just in general giving a user interface on top of reality. That's what we want to be.
Basically, what this is just a demonstration of the technology that actually expands the. So this is an unknown environment for this.
Okay, because he recognized.
So all these little extra points that come up, the white ones, they are features in the environment that the application recognizes. Okay. So I can sort of build this out. Yeah. So building a map of this environment, so this is done in real time.
Okay. So you're building it right now with this with the application.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So now I've mapped that space as well, and so on. And once I've done this, I can save this, and somebody else can load it at some point. Yeah. And the point of this obviously is not to show a big red square, but being able to put things in the real world where they belong. So now, and this is fairly robust, and even if I lose it, it's very quick.
Come back. But so you programmed that red.
I just put that in the middle of the space. But obviously, the interesting things is when you put interesting things there. If it's a game that you're playing within this sort of map here, or if it's information that you put there, or whatever it might be.
But is it like right now? It's more or less recording the space,
exactly.
And then afterwards you can program.
You can
things
do
on it.
Yeah, exactly. You can do either or. You can either like record it and then at a later stage load it and interact with it. You can also do the things at the same time.
Okay.
So recording it at the same time that you actually interact with it. So that might be an example of of a game. You might be able to want to play a game on this table or in this room here.
Like a ball invasion.
Exactly. So that's. So that looks like this.
And it doesn't matter where you play it?
No, it has to be a reasonable amount of visual detail.
Okay.
And you can do things like bouncing on reality here. So these balls, they can bounce on the table there.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so...
And these things I can shoot if I can...
It's really cool. Wow.
That's one...
So, and it doesn't matter if we play it here or on the table somewhere else.
It can
just recognize then the surface.
Exactly. So I can redo that somewhere else.
On the stairs.
This is the browser version. Maybe I'm not sure if this actually gets better. So here's another. You can just do it over here instead. So these are just demonstrations.
Of course.
Sort of technology you can do. And one of the interesting things I think is that this is all. So this is all done in the web browser, in a web browser that we built. So this is all done in HTML and
in
JavaScript.
Pointcast web browser, is it?
Yeah, exactly. So here is
yes, I see it.
yeah,
Still the.
so this guy can fly around in here.
Yeah, there's the.
And let's see if I can figure this out. I'm gonna hit one of these.
Okay, oh, you have to hit the.
Yeah. The point is, this is actually a. Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And then I can actually hit it with the actual iPad as well. So if I go into these things,
Ah, okay. Yeah. Oh wow, that's cool. Yeah.
you can just push them over
Yeah.
at this point.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah. You can even. Yeah, that's even more, not only virtually.
Yeah. So this is actually I'm putting a real world
exactly. Yeah. Wow.
interactions here between the real world and the digital.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
Cool. Yeah.
you know, some of the things that you can actually do with this, and
Yeah.
so we want to be able to expand this into from like the smaller scale like this out to the real world in any scale.
In any scale. Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's really interesting. And then we have, you know, this is the kind of games, but we're looking at utility use cases, obviously. And one of the things is we're doing with Metro in Sweden.
Okay.
So when you look at their newspapers, you can get information about the article.
Okay. So essentially, you have one big. We think it's better to look at the stuff in 3D to discover things, but you probably want to consume the content in full screen, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Because it's a small screen, and you probably want to use the maximum.
Okay. So
essentially,
you're busy with that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we have a little at the bottom here. There's a little component that shows the last
Tweets
content
or something. Or
it shows tweets and Facebook comments around this article and stuff like that.
Okay.
And you can push.
Okay.
this
Yeah. So
the content.
okay. Yeah. That's great. That's cool. So you really put a social layer on top of.
Exactly. So you connect essentially the printed newspaper with the digital content. So slideshows, for example, it's interesting to see pictures in 3D. So we show previews of them sliding in the background like this. But you really want to click it and get it up into full screen, where you can zoom in images and stuff. And this is all a web browser based.
Yeah. Okay. And it's just one picture right now, and it shows other pictures.
Exactly.
And it's downloading it from the website or something. Or?
Yes. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So and then we have also a history of the components you found before. Oh, sorry. So
it really goes pretty fast.
It is pretty fast,
yeah. How's that on 3G networks or?
It's it's the same as regular web page.
Okay.
Right? So
It's
it's not much. There's a slight. I mean, we do download a few things to be able to recognize the images, but it's not that much. So
and then that's just
it's just like a regular web page.
So we also have sound in here.
Ah, okay, yeah.
SoundCloud. Yeah. This. No, it's not the right content for this image, but it's just so it loads the SoundCloud and you can play it directly.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Cool. And this is the song from
yeah,
those guys.
Should be. Right now it's just I'm working on the components right now. So.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But we do feel like this is like a technology area that is a great fit for it. Obviously, visualizing various things from textbooks or whatever it might be. We do have somebody that I think it was as a thesis project built a molecular visualizer. So you look at certain objects and you can see what they're made of, and look at various molecules in 3D space and look around them.
But then all in the space, not just in the book or on a flat computer screen, but really
so like
around you.
And I think the visualization of various things when you can see it in 3D and interact with it can be really interesting. And also, obviously, more simple things like connecting, updates, videos, more images, everything that you can
or even just like commentary around books and so on. Like students would be able to talk to each other like about a certain article or about a certain section of the book or whatever it might be.
Yeah.
So I think that whole connection between the offline, physical, whether it be books or if it's other things in your environment that you interact with.
So putting social layers and information layers.
Various information, whether it's social,
3D or 2D.
visualizations, and all these things. So I think it's extremely interesting sort of use case for this technology. But like us, we don't really build that much end products. We build the tools for other
so other can build that.
Yeah, exactly. And since it's a web-based model, it's very easy to build for. So we do believe that there will be a lot of products in this space. Our goal is not really to be a licensing company. We want to. Right now, our main objective is to, besides perfecting the technology and making it available for more use cases, it's to gain users and expand the reach of this.
So you have ideas of business models. But it's like Twitter and
exactly.
Google in the first years. You believe in it, and it will come if you have a lot of users.
Exactly. I mean, if we get a lot of users, and if this becomes sort of the way to connect offline and online, then we're sure we can figure out a way to extract value from that.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's.
And I'm from Holland, so Layer is a known company in AR. Actually, I wasn't that impressed yet with all the stuff they got out there, but they just released also some kind of thing that you can recognize pictures.
Exactly. Yeah. So they have.
What makes your technology better or different?
Yeah. So they just released something I think it's called the Creator. Where it's drag and drop very quickly to create your own AR experiences for print. I think is their focus. I think one of the things that we are unique is that we have an open format as web. You're 100% owning your own content. It doesn't sit on somebody else's servers. It's also very flexible since it's the web. You can do anything you can do in HTML or JavaScript. You can do with this. You're not tied into what somebody else like us or Layer decides that these are the 10 things that you should be able to do. So it's basically it's an open format, open content model, and flexibility. I think those are the main things. And then, technology-wise, we are currently, we have the 3D. Being able to map and track 3D space, that's unique. For a newspaper, obviously, that's not that interesting, but it opens up a lot of other use cases.
And I recently tested the thing from Layer, but I found it was pretty slow. So I believe you're faster, but I'm not sure. You probably know better. I'm not gonna. We haven't benchmarked. So I wouldn't be able to actually say. We're pretty confident that we are very high performing and technology-wise. I mean, we're at the head of the pack in a lot of ways, but I can't say exactly. But I think for the 2D case where we are similar in some ways, I think the open content model will be the one that wins in the end. If you look at the history of the web and all these things, it's not the closed, siloed model that ends up winning. It's the open model where you can sort of foster innovation in various ways, not just through our platform, but to extend it in various ways. I think that's the interesting thing. Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Looks really cool.
Thank you.
Can I play a little bit with the demo as well?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I will.
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention,
The
please?
reaction was quite well.
Will the real Slim Shady please stand up?
You see the cookies there? Oh, no.
I repeat, will the real Slim Shady please stand up?
Cool.